everybody. The NFL's talking about changing their overtime rules. Instead of it being sudden death where the first team who scores wins, here's what they're thinking about doing. Now you're gonna have to focus here. This sounds like advanced algebra. If the team who wins the coin toss scores a touchdown, they win the game. If the team that wins the coin toss kicks a field goal, the other team gets a chance to score. If the other team scores a touchdown, they win the game. If the other team kicks a field goal to tie the game, the next team who scores anyhow, anyway, wins the game. And this would only apply to the playoffs, not the regular season. I now have a headache. Can you imagine having to explain that to someone at a game or in a sports bar? So how's this overtime thing work, mate? Alright, well, if the team that wins the toss scores, well, you know what? I have it written down in my wallet. If you want to read this, dude, it'd just be easier that way. The proposal sounds worse than it is. It makes some sense, but the only thing it guarantees is that the team who wins the toss can't win the game by kicking a field goal on their first possession. That's it. All that just for that? Now, fans have a million ideas to tweak the NFL overtime rules. One popular theory is just play another quarter. They don't even do that in basketball, a finesse sport. This is football. If an NFL game is tied through 4 quarters, there's a decent chance it could still be tied after another one. A team might have to play a game and a half just to advance to another playoff game possibly the very next week. There's holes all up and down that theory. After this discussion goes full circle and we've heard every ridiculous suggestion from eliminating kicking altogether to who knows what, we come back to this. The current NFL overtime rules aren't nearly as bad as people make them out to be. You hear this a lot. It's ridiculous to decide a game after 4 quarters with a coin toss. I hate it when I hear that. Winning the coin toss could help, but it doesn't automatically guarantee anything. It's not like the ref says heads or tails. Tails. It's tails. You guys win. Defense counts for something. And the other thing is stats lie. You'll hear stats that say the team that won the coin toss went on to win the game X percentage of the time. You better be sure the team that won the coin toss went on to win the game by scoring on their first possession. Otherwise, winning the coin toss doesn't mean nearly as much as that stat makes it sound. Look, the current system isn't perfect, but no format is. This is a classic case of fans thinking the grass is greener on the other side. And in a lot of cases, it's not. I'm Brian Noe, and that's a no-brainer.